Yeah, I'm gonna smoke more. You know what? Don't give a crap. Talk to you blue in the face. Father, dear Lord, forgive me, my Lord, but I have to stay in my world. I can't talk no more to these people. They're just, it'll be your way one way or the other. But to address systemic racism and be too ignorant to understand that affirmative action agreed to by all these people in the world to be put on the back of the white man. Okay? And and your good discrimination and bad discrimination. Can you pull your heads out your asses? That's the question. That's the question. How would you like to be treated? Like what you say you were treated? How'd you like to actually be treated that way? And live it. Oh, don't say nothing. No, live a normal life. This is normal for you. This is normal for you. Shelter in place, run out to work, run back home, and hopefully you have enough to pay whatever you're going to pay. Well, no, you can't have too much. You can't have too much. You can't have too much. No, you can't have too much. A Nation of Laws. And Sean Hannity, 12:10 a.m. All right, the lame Sean Hannity with that quality public New York education. Oh, you got a veto-proof majority now for defund the police. This is the United States of America. It's called Nation of Laws. I don't give a crap if everybody in the entire world is against equal rights, against my right to be an individual. I'm one person here in America. One person. One. Just one. See, this is the empirical of teaching Jesus in the province. Just one. Just one. That's all God said. Just one. And you throw it away to steal it and rob it and put it in your pocket? I wouldn't advise that. Your world's been over since 2012. And the rot's beginning to stink from heaven to hell. You know what I mean? Alright, here's a freebie for you so I can get to my commercials and what I'm doing. Alright, and we'll see how you make out with this, okay? We're going to defund higher education. We're going to defund not-for-profit entities. We're going to defund hedge funds. We're going to defund government agencies. We're going to boil it all back to, you know what, you have officers, you have OPE, you had a commission to do something. All this crap that you did, setting up and spreading it out, somebody else can do the work so you don't have to. Someone else can read the bill so you don't have to. Someone else can do the job so you don't have to. But you took the oath. Oh, but they can't be held accountable. Oh, we still got to check on that Supreme Court decision for today. Hopefully 67 was put out the way. And then we're going to get down to 1908. And then the Board of Elders that decide to put themselves in state and decide that they were going to decide for everybody, everybody's fate. Yeah, human traffickers since 1908. Oh, even before that, it works out real fine. Don't worry. The devil's got every one of your names on a dotted line. And we're going to go through it real quick. We're going to go through it real fast. But as far as having a majority, I don't care what your majority is. It's a nation of laws. It just takes one God, one man, one son of man, just a citizen, has all the power of the entire universe. And his little pinky. Go learn something. Tibetan monks, the church, the emissaries of light who came forward in early 2000, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Everyone's been looking for the prophet, the one who can come, the Mahdi, or see, he who's going to come, Jesus, to actually tell the story and walk us through. That's why it's been so intense on their requirements and what they're looking for. But see, if they understood Christianity and the pilgrims and coming forward and how we live as Christians and story keepers and storytellers, we know each other by our ways. We're one family. That's why the United States, as Jesus found it, is a nation of laws, just like Abraham being a father of laws. So in Christianity, it only takes one. There's only one given of the Immaculate Conception, and that's all things are aware because the Father is speaking directly. The prophets in the past, well, they don't have the insurance I've known. I didn't read the Bible until 2008, but I didn't have to. I was reading it with him since before I can even remember. He told me about my mom, he told me about my dad, he tells you about everything. The Word tells you everything you want. It explores with me here, explores with me there. You're always a soldier going off by yourself through life, even with a family as big as it gets. That's why I'm still on my dream walk now. Because I'm filling out my life. My children, my wives, they're all fine. They're sealed in the kingdom. Nobody can change them. Nobody. But this is the time that you have to decide. Either you want right is right and wrong is wrong, and it's equally the same for all people. That's why it's so precarious. That's why it couldn't be done by any man. It has to be done by the Holy Spirit, Jesus himself, or the Father incarnate. That's why I told you they were surprised with me. They were expecting me, but they're surprised, but they didn't expect me to be me. They keep on expecting landlords and the tenants. They keep on expecting this person they can turn over and turn over. The enigma figures they can keep on going. There is no God for the enigma. As I told you, you reach that point, and at that point it's very, follows it over on Allegheny at that point, 2007. But you reach that point, and you gotta watch. Because that's limbo. That's, everything's white and there is nothing at all. It's just brightness. But you got to go through that, and then the reality comes back into view. Christ is the Lord, he's the King. Jehovah is the Father. Yeshua Yahweh, that's Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And the mother, yeah, man, bride and groom, raised in the Word. That's why the Word became flesh, so the flesh could become the Word, to walk you back. You were thrown down, now to be educated and trained up. Why do you think they read it over you? Why do you think they change you in and out of all kinds of languages? So simple a child can understand. And the miracles you'll see will blow your mind. But yes, this systemic racism, that's specifically affirmative action. That's the only systemic racism there is in the entire world. But no, we didn't steal you from Africa. No, we didn't. You'll profess too much. And you'll say about the ships coming over, the cargo ships coming over, the merchant ships coming over to Africa. And you'll talk about the receipts and the cargo master who signed the receipts when the money was paid to your captors, paid a price to have you released and bring you. Is all man good? There's inner angels and inner demons. Is all man good? What's the quality of the education? Brought over here and trained up. Why do you think you had a debtor's prison? They didn't want to call you slaves. And they weren't too comfortable calling you indentured servants either. Robert E. Lee just put it right there on the line. He brought you in because this is what you were. You were slaves. You were captured by your own people and sold off as no good for nothing. Then you have all this spiel that they taught you in universities. They stole you to bring you here to build a nation for us. Did you check in the South? Did you check in the South? Where do you think the black people got that, shuffling along and dragging the feet? The South was collapsing because the black people did not want to work. They didn't want to take up the language. They didn't want to work. Why do you think they did what they did to them over there and caught them? What do you think happened to the Pilgrims up in Massachusetts? That they didn't want to work. They sit there and wait there and get delivered. And they sat there until they were put in the ground. They didn't build up no resistance. They didn't build up no immunity. They didn't build up any ingenuity. They didn't build up any know-how. They didn't get their hands dirty. And you do the same thing over and over and over again. That's all done. Your calendar went out the window in 2012. That was 2012. That was the fall. That was it. All done. All your superstitions, all your nonsense, all your crap gone. All your information, all your wisdom gone. There was nothing there to begin with. It's Go on. Why do you think they disarm Yosemite Sam now? And who else to take it away from? Oh, Elmer Fudd. Why do you think they did that? And what do you think that's leading to? Do you see revisionist history written on that? Do you see no books on that and only one information on it? Do you see the Civil War? What Civil War? Do you see the revolution? What revolution? No, we live here like this. This is our tribe, and that tribe's there like that, and they're used for this, and we're used for that, and they're used for that over there. No, we're property of the man. We wash his feet for him. We're property of the man. What are you talking about? This is free. Don't you know the Spartan way? This is free. Don't you know the European Union way? This is free. Don't you know the parliamentary elder way? This is free. You're creative, intelligent people. You're given sound minds. The word is written in your hearts. You act it out without even knowing, without even having heard the word at all. Just by human nature. And nature's God. You act it out. Now you're bringing that tripe over here that you're going to start with. You let these universities teach you in such a way where all they're doing is lining their pockets. You have spokespeople for people in the ghetto. They live in multi-million-dollar townhomes, brownstones. Never worked a day in their life. And they're the ones that can relate and identify with your struggle. You're a commodity. To them, you're a joke. Why do you think you wanted the bus so fast? Why do you think they don't want to get prosecuted now? Well, everything right and wrong is done individually. Each individual has their own choice. There's none of that crap, well, he made me, she made me, they made me, and they did it to me, and they did it to me, so I did it to them. No, immigration's all being lined out. The way the Lord's being made straight. There's going to be a lot by their own hand. It doesn't matter what I say. But I can get back to my job and putter around the scrapyard and make some commercials here, and who knows, I might get some backing. But seriously. I don't know if hell, well, yeah, heated up enough. The universities, the boards of elders, yeah, I pray for you. I pray hard for you. Not for your faith. Because everything that you come away with doesn't mean crap. I pray for mercy and grace, and I hand it over to the dogs. They can put you through due process of civil and criminal prosecution. At which point, all that you have taken and all that was ill-gotten will be stripped from you. I pray for your children. I pray for your families. I pray for your friends. I pray for your servants. I pray for all those you had a good idea and you brought them in on it. I pray for these people. I really do. I pray for me the same way. I was brought in on your nonsense. Well, I'm just one of those nuts that goes and yells at the radio and the television and the wind all day. Why are you doing it that way? Why do you keep walking in the wall? Why do you smash your head on the wall? Why do you live like that? What kind of creature are you? Who is your God? Where did you come from? What the hell made you? What rock did you crawl out from under? Where have you been for the last 22,000 years? Is there any continuity in any concept that you ever conceived? Is there any continuum whatsoever? Is there any invention and ingenuity or cynicism? Cynicism there's plenty of. How about symbiotic? How about being able to reflect off of? How about being able to harmonize with? How about being able to work in concert too? The United States of America, you have a Constitution, you have a Bill of Rights, you have the Christian history, the education of a people, all colors, all over the world, moms and dads, just wanting to get their children through, wanting to get their family through. We know what God had promised. We know God's word is true. We know it's true. But these Dante's, hell crap, that these globalist meatheads think that the man's so predictable. Just like a robot, like a machine. It's ironic that the robot droid from Alien they would call Bishop. Don't you think? You know, they get quite arrogant. They don't think God watches TV or something. I don't know. Maybe God's never seen a movie in his life. Maybe God doesn't know HBO. Or Ted Turner coming from the Carolinas as a weatherman to being one of the first satellite television station owners. Home box office. All kinds of stuff. And Spielberg comes in with Jaws. All kinds of stuff. George Lucas comes out with merchandise from a Wookiee book he read when sitting on the potty in London in a magazine article. And created Star Wars. The merchandising, the product placement. Oh, and surround sound too, Apocalypse Now. Surround sound audio. Surround sound audio and 3D television and also satellite connection. 1975, 1978, 1979. Oh yeah, then there's the Ayatollah. I told you he was coming. I told you. So yeah, I can live in my world. Well, your world's just going to disappear. The hate, yes, every life matters. Jesus loves all the children of the world. Omnipotence. Collectively, we're the body. Omnipotence is supposed to function as one. Family. Relatives. Distant relatives. Near relatives. I can tell them by their ways. I know their family. They kind of know I'm family too. I'm like I guess I'd be like the Kennedy uncle that keep locked away. No. They moved in deliberately. They knew what they were doing. That's why I couldn't understand why Booker said that he was an LBJ supporter. This is exactly anti-fascist. No, they're not. Christians anti-fascist. And that's the definition Google's given them, and Google's looking for regional truth to be approved. Do you kids understand how badly you're being set up for slaughter? And even worse of all, the arrogant ones at the top. You're going to fall the most. You're going to fall the hardest. You don't even see it coming. You don't even see it coming. All your hard work and all camaraderie, rah, 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 and they'll slaughter you all. You don't understand Satan. You don't understand Satan at all. You're only an asset until your liability. And then you're trash. But not in God's eyes. Not to Jesus. Not to Joseph. Not to Mary. Not to your brothers and sisters. Not to your family. Not to your neighbors. Not to your community. Not to we the people. We understand the brokenness and everything. We came here the same way. Pashtu. We give you protection. Sanctuary. You will have your day to speak. But don't bring your baggage in here. No, any type of bias. I understand what you already looked at, and yet there is no bias there. I'm in complete agreement. That's wrong. That's evil. That's wicked. I wouldn't treat an animal the way they treat people. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what species of animal it is. Even a snake that I don't really like, don't care for. Even a bed bug. The cockroach. I wouldn't treat that, even that life, I wouldn't treat with the disregard that they treat humans. And their own most of all. They have no understanding. But it said they have no understanding of God in their heart. There's no mercy, there's no grace. That's why there's no color scheme or ethics when the slaughter comes. All he knows is he wants slaves. That's it. You're going to do as you're told. And they only have control over you until someone greater comes along and takes you away from them. If not, then they'll trade you for something. That's the way they did it. You say we stole you, and now they took you back. Now they can sell you again. What? You wanted to go back. You wanted that. You want the end of the police. You want everything you deserve. And it's tempting. It is tempting. But no, that's not the last word. It's the United States of America. We're a nation of laws. I don't care how many of you want to do what you want to do. You have full right to do that with your own life. And we have full laws to prosecute you if you try to impede upon mine. So as far as this bringing this stuff over here to Pennsylvania, or from California out here and buying in there, but if you're in California, you're buying property in Pennsylvania, you're buying it as a foreign entity. These things are going to show. Everything's going to be collected, and the I's going to be dotted, and T's are going to be crossed. The things are going to show. Seth Williams got put away for the favors, and all the people who gave him the favors, they were let to walk. That's like Acorn being disbanded under Obama being the community organizer, and all the entities that ran it were allowed to go away scot-free. That's not continuum. That's not consistency of integrity or law. No, not for the extent of what Acorn did. And it shows in your teaching too. No, there's a military tribunal due. And if it's not respect for you, it's respect for God.
Hello.
That's the word. Hey Joseph, how you doing? My landlord's here. Hold on, let me show you.
Wow.
Say hi, Joseph.
I will be in television.
Yes. You'll be on the internet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, on the internet. Not
Good
me.
man. He's a fine landlord. I like him a lot.
No,
Very
don't
well
show-
blessed.
Don't show from anybody.
Yes. No trouble. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. And then on an up note. I like that. God bless.